This is what I realized, because I took a long break from it. And then now that I'm back on it, I realized that some of the same stuff that I didn't like about it before, not because of other people, but because of myself, things that I see and make me feel a certain type of way, boom, boom, boom. I noticed that like the break didn't do anything.
It's still there.
It's still there. So I realized that, you know, there's things that I beat in my life, like things that I had to like overcome just to like be a better person for myself. Like, yo, I don't like the fact that I'm doing this. Let me stop doing it. But guess what? It's not just as easy as like, oh, let me stop. No, it's hard. You know what I mean? And those things I attack head on, like putting myself in situations where it's like, let's say drinking, right? I'll just stop drinking. It's not that I won't drink. Like if it's your birthday,
We're gonna
and I'm with
toast.
you,
Yeah.
Cole, have a drink. I do it. It's not like, no, I just don't drink. But I noticed I was in a point in my life where it's like, I felt like I had to. Like whenever I was going out, it was just natural. Oh, just let me get a drink. Let me get a drink. We on tour every day. Let's get a drink. Which seemed inconsequential to me, right? But then I started to notice around the time I was like, yo, what am I doing this for? Like, why am I doing this? And then tracing back all the things in my life, that where did it start? Where my childhood, where did it come from? And I was like, let me stop doing it. And it was my man's birthday. This was 2015. And I was like, I'm gonna just try tonight. I'm gonna go out, I'm not gonna drink. And this is like unheard of. You know, in my life, it's like, yo.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, like,
Right.
I would never even would have thought the day would have came where I would have stopped drinking. Because to me, it wasn't a big deal, you know what I mean? But this is when I noticed it was a big deal. Because when I tried to go out that night and like not drink, I could feel the pull and the tug. It wasn't like I was like, yo, I ain't drinking no more. And it was like,
Cool.
oh, easy.
Yeah.
No problem. No, I felt the pull and the tug for mad long. Like putting myself in these situations. And when I noticed that pull and that tug, that like, that my body, my mind was telling me like, yo, and then I was like, damn, I want to like have a drink. That's what let me know like, oh, like something's there, right? So I say all of that to say, I kept putting myself in situations or finding myself in situations where like I would want to drink. And this is a small example I'm giving you. I didn't like how it was making me feel. So I attacked it head on. I kept finding myself in situations where I would want to do that, right?
Yeah.
And every time I said no and was successful, I felt more empowered. Like I felt like I was beating whatever this little thing was that had this like pull on me, right?
Yeah.
Every time I would say no. But I feel like it's because I put myself right there. This is a very long explanation for social media, but it's coming around.
No, I get it.
I got stronger because I faced it head on, like and empower myself through every time I was like, nah, I'm good. You know what I mean? Like something, you know, it's my man wedding or something. I'm just like, nah, somewhere where it's like, yo, you gotta take it. I'm just like, nah, I'm not drinking no more. I got more empowered, like, and stronger, right?
Right.
I say with social media, I was off it for so long that I thought that like, oh, I had beat this addiction. You know what I mean? Like I had beat this thing. And then I got back on it and I realized like, oh, nah, you just took a break. I didn't face it like head on, you know what I mean? And I know I'm putting a lot
How
of
do you
like,
do that though?
How do I face it head on?
Yeah.
I think I have to, I'm dealing with it right now.
Yeah, you haven't figured it all out.
The fix in the past would have been like, I'm just getting off it. I think the fix right now is like, no, let me get on it and figure out to become conscious of the pull or the feelings. The same way when I was in the party or at my man's wedding or wherever I am, where it's like, yo, I gotta have a drink when you want, but I've already made a personal decision that I'm not gonna do that. I gotta feel that feeling. And then the more aware I become of that feeling, like the more I'm in control and I'm like above it as opposed to being like a slave to it or pulled by it, right?
Yeah, no, I get it.
So I feel like with social media and just my phone in general, but really social media since I got back on, it's like, what is this pull to like, why I keep checking it every 5 minutes? Like every 10 minutes, what am I checking? So it's like noticing that, being in the crib, being at the show and noticing, catching myself, being aware, same way we talked about the meditation in the beginning. Just being conscious of the fact that like, yo, there's an urge right now to pick up my phone. And even if I wasn't on social media, we had like a group chat. like a WhatsApp group chat that we got.
Right.
I had to get out of that for a minute. 'cause
That'll
I felt
get you
the same
too.
thing.
Yeah,
but
that'll
now I'm
get you.
back. I got the same thing with that. I'm back in the chat and like I can see, yo, this is pulling me. Like this has control over me, and these things seem like
And you're an evolved human. Imagine for like, you know, a young person or kids who grow up in that and don't even know a way to not be on social media. You know what I'm saying? Like
100%. Like I know life without it.
you know life without it, and also you're like a thoughtful person to even think about yourself and how you're acting. You know, if you're a young kid and this is all you know, it's like how do you pull yourself out of that? You can't. It's like impossible for them. It's not impossible. It's not impossible.
But somebody has to tell them
yes, agreed.
that there's even something. Somebody has to make you aware that something's even pulling your strings. That's what I don't like. I don't like something pulling my strings. I want to be in full control. If I'm making this decision, it's because I'm consciously saying, yo, I want to do this and I'm okay with the repercussions.
Right.
If social media, I don't like the repercussions. I feel like I'm wasting time. I feel like I'm allowing other people's thoughts to become my thoughts. I feel like I'm diving into other people's business. I feel like there's good from it. I feel like it's a news source. You know what I mean? It's like communication. I feel like there's positives of it, but the negatives I don't like. So it's like, it's on me to say, let me get back control of this.